Welcome back, guys, to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where we come back to the Bamford Tower, now with 10,000 rupees again after a bit of selling. To activate the Great Fairy below us, I've also upgraded the current gear that we have on, the gear we bought at the end of last episode, to level 3 as well. So hopefully there should be at least some things that I have the materials for to upgrade to level 4. Is that just a singular rock? No, there's a singular rock there, but then the spot disappeared as we plummet down below and say, hey, we have 10,000 rupees to go. Ah, you've returned. Now you have rupees for me, right? Hand them over quickly. In order for me to regain my powers, I need 10,000. Here you go. A lot of resource selling, but we got there. Thank you. You are too kind. But it's not like I can't find it back. Ah, the power. It's overflowing. As the last great fairy reveals herself. So you're the one who brought me back from the brink. Oh my, I see now that my first impression of you was correct. You most definitely are pleasant to look at. How would you like to live here with me, No, I've got an adventure, you know. Ha, I'm kidding, of course. But you certainly are cute when you're blushing. I really can't thank you enough, boy, but that won't stop me from trying. If you have the materials needed to enhance a piece of clothing, I will enhance your clothes. So why don't you let me take a peek in that little pouch of yours? Oh, with the power available to me, I can enhance your clothing to the max. Enhance. Right, so what can I enhance to the max? It seems the gear I currently have, involving rupees and red Lizalfos tails, I can upgrade 2 parts. So of course I'm leaving the boots behind, but of other things, what can I upgrade? The barbarian helm can, because we've got 2 shards of Dinral's horn. Interesting. Interesting. Each part needs different gear as well, so this one needs a shard of Ferlosh's horn. So of the stuff we currently have, it seems to be mostly dragon parts? Luminous stones, Linnell guts, at least I've got those. We can upgrade the radiant gear if we wanted to. Linnell hoof there, of course, but that'll probably need the other dragon's horn. Yellow Lizalfos tails to farm again for these. But it does upgrade it a fair bit defense-wise, doesn't it? Some other winged butterflies to find, and Hinox's guts. Zora gear needs Lizalfos tails. This needs stealth in trouts by a ton, but I could get that to max level, 16 defense. And our favourite thing needs Fire Key's wings, swift violets to go with it for each part. Well, let's upgrade first of all with a shard of Dinral's horns, the barbarian helm. Why not? See a level 4 upgrade. What? Okay. And there we go, you should be able to feel the care I put into that. It radiates off those clothes. You got ever clothes you'd like me to wear my magic on? What did she do to me? It was off screen. I'll never know. Well, let's upgrade the Snowquill headdress and the Snowquill trousers, which as a set give the ability to be freeze-proof, which is pretty good to be honest. Right, so I'm glad I didn't sell all the stuff that I had. Let's upgrade these 2 parts. At least for this region, have yeah, fairly good defense. Poor Link. I think we'll skip from now on, so he doesn't have to go through that anymore. Yes, yes. Well, I'm going to do a lot more farming on top of what I've done to kind of upgrade things from here. Press the skip button! Press the skip button! We don't need to see Link go, though I felt the rumble. Poor Link. It's a fairly long animation too. Alright. Tons of cold resistance have we got, and tons of defense on it too. Right, apart from that, if we were to want to upgrade that set fully, we need the snow boots, really, so we can get some extra speed in the snow when we explore Hebra, so I need to find myself some more Nadra's scales, and horns, and everything. to upgrade the barbarian stuff. Cannot enhance. The barbarian helm's full. We got 3 pieces of gear up to full. Tons of hunting I'll have to do. Won't you come see me again? I'll be waiting. Take care. I hope you enjoyed. Right, a gift for the Great Fairy is now complete as well. So it's, I guess, just going back and handing that quest in. Well, maybe we should go make ourselves a cake. See Tarrey Town since we sent someone. And then pop back. Maybe pop over to that other shrine along the way. Including exploring the Rito Town a little bit more. Always tons of stuff to do. Getting near the end of the game is when you want to start really getting the side quests done. We've been doing them as we've been seeing them. Most importantly, we have that done now. Who knows how much farming and gear... Do you know what? It probably should get the gear from Robbie soonish. So that I can figure out what materials I need to grind up for it. Right, it was here for the Great Fairy, wasn't it? The quest within. Hey, it's you! Did you give the Great Fairy an offering? Of course! Right, thank you. Looks like asking you was a good call after all. So that means you met the Great Fairy. Oh man, I'm so jealous. Do you want to go? I'm fine with you going. But hey, at least you got to meet her. And that means technically I got to make my offering to the Great Fairy. I can't thank you enough. Are you forgetting something? A reward? Really? No, I don't think so. Wait, what? You aren't trying to tell me you want a reward, are you? You got to see the Great Fairy thanks to my tip, didn't you? Now you're asking for more? Ah, Great Fairy. Even if it's just in my dreams, won't you appear before me? Of course I'm not getting a reward for that. He actually paid 500 of the 10,000 cost as well, so... that works in my favour. Well, let's take that. Any more wood around? Well, I did get some more wood from the wood place. The stable, Rito stable. Just in case we had to give them when we went over to Tarrey Town. Well, let's also think about cooking using kind of the ingredient set we learned. If you know what I mean. Akala bound we are yet again. That's the tower. That's the wrong warp. Don't mind me, brain fried by Fairy, grabbing Link and dragging him into the great unknown. Literally. Who knows what's down there? Could be a torture chamber. Could be old Greg. I just don't know. So we reach Akala Tower. Where we want to take a little bit of flying, but at least we've got like a full set of gear now to make sure that, to be honest, we aren't really bothered by the cold whatsoever. The warm doublet, however, has become somewhat of a useless thing. Weirdly. We had a blood moon since I destroyed these guardians. Yep. It's a good idea to make them spider-like, isn't it? I just wondered, am I being pushed back by wind? Or am I going to reach this fine? I think I'll reach it fine. So let's bake ourselves a cake. It's a bit early in the morning. We know Hudson will always be working. Has anything changed since we last were here? There's another house, I think, by the look of it. A store, I'd say. Build your own town. Do I get a house in it in the end? Speaking of which, I've got to donate the money to get the last stands and stuff in my own house. So that's the new one I take it as? Hudson's still working away. Who are you? You're new. Oh, good morning. And who might you be? Just a traveller. Oh, is that so? By the way, I don't suppose you came to Tarrey Town to purchase a holiday home, did you? Yeah, sure. Oh, is that so? Anyway, please be careful. My husband is taking great care of this area, but there seem to be a lot of strange folks just outside of town. Oh? I can't see anyone. Who are you talking about? Oh. Hey! You managed to find a Rito and bring him back here, thank you. He wasted no time getting a general store up and running. Apparently his family runs one too. And with a name like Fyson, he'll fit right in. He's selling things that he's picked up while flying around. You should really go check out the store. Well, next is... So we call more people here. We need even more homes for them. How can you bring me 50 bundles of wood? I prepared 30. If you bring me that, I can combine it with what I've already got and get started on new houses. You... How many do I have? Can we sort this quickly? Right, materials it's in, isn't it? 32. Well, let's check out the new store and maybe bake up that cake. Is this the store? Is this the new house? I don't know what's new and what's old anymore. And when you say stores... Oh, they're over there. How come you guys always set up outside? Ooh, arrows. For good prices, I imagine? Times 10. Normal arrows as well. Bomb arrows. And ancient gears. Well, aren't you good, Fyson? Thank you for bringing that to the area. Right, so... We'll cut some wood. We'll figure out what's going on. Because hopefully we can maybe finish up Tarrey Town. In some senses as well. There can't be much more to go after all. So what we're looking to do is make ourselves a cake. So from what we understand, it's butter. Was it milk? Or was it sugar? I forgot. Oh no. I've taken too many as well. Right, we sorted that. It's gotta be that. Egg, butter, and monster extract. Well, we can get it wrong. I made an omelette. That's not what I was intending to make. So I've used the wrong... It's basically sugar because that's what was needed. Never mind. It was only 3 ingredients and it wasn't involving milk. Or so I think. I've only got one more try at this. A monster cake! It said that once you have a taste of this cake, you'll never forget its sweetness. Well, we have what we need, maybe. Well, let's take the monster cake to you, I guess. Good morning! Tell me a story. What you like eating, actually? I hate it all. But I'll eat some cake if you have some. Tell me something else. What you like eating? How you feeling? Hear the Calamity? It's a serious topic. Well, that's boring. Tell me something else. Okay, bye-bye. What about you? Good morning. Do you need something from me? Take this. What is this a monster cake? I should give this to my daughter? Yes. Thank you so much. Oh wow, it's certainly quite pungent. Phew. I suppose I can't complain about things like that. If our daughter can get better thanks to this cake, I'll try to get her to eat it right away. Is this where she's going to throw up? What's gone on? Seems that she's up and about and running. Thank you so much for that monster cake. Our daughter wolfed it down with unbelievable gusto. It seems her health was returned to her. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so thankful. Oh, I know this isn't much, but please take it. A gold rupee is fine by me. Could you maybe try talking to her sometime as well? What, she needs to calm down now? Ah, it's the traveller guy. Well then, say, have you heard of a monster cake? Absolutely. Isn't it gross ick? I don't know if it's just because I ate the monster cake, but I have so much energy now. If you run out of energy, you should eat some too. Is it special in some way? Well now, old man rich guy, we've sorted your daughter too. Aren't we good? Well, let's go get that wood, I guess. Now where's the place going to be abundant with trees? So I can sort this out no problem. If you're looking for somewhere abundant with trees, let's go to a forest, shall we? Well, there's tons of forests everywhere, it just depends where you want to be. Babinga Forest seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Next to the Dueling Peak stable. That was always full of stuff, but it's not that easy to reach. Yeah. Sheikatha Shrine. Lake Hylia. Or even better. So we landed there. There's the Proxim bridges here. And then there's the trees from there. I'm going to go back to the first tower. Why? Because I want to sort a little thing. Remember some Korok windmills we saw? And that I did not know what to do with? We're going to get the wood, and we're going to sort that out. No problemo. I'm sure I could bomb the trees to break them if I wanted to. Maybe it would light them on fire. I don't know. But I gotta say, memories-wise, it always looked like one of those memories would be up here. In the forest behind us. It always looked like that was one of the places where a memory would be. Oh, I'm gonna go check. After all, it's so near there. How did this become so separate? After all, this is a pretty safe place to be. If you want to go do this. Right. So I can use any sword, really. Can you get gone already? I'm just chopping wood. I don't really need you around. Because, like, places like this seem like there'd be a memory in the middle of it all. Now we're looking for the mystical double wood. On one other section, there's a Korok. Okay, we won't end up going for the Koroks we were going to embarrass me. I know they're Koroks now, after all. Sorry, Korok. I'll just drop that there. But I mean, near the big log, it just seems like that would be a place. Well, there was a memory hidden. Aren't you glad that all this reappears on a blood moon? Well, there goes my royal broadsword. So let's use the proper sword for doing this kind of thing. Rechargeable sword. Go. See, I'd say the memory would be somewhere around here, but not so much. In some respects, I'd expect them to have a memory of the Temple of Time. I have to have visited it at some point. Right, have I got enough now? 49. And now we can continue with the Tarrey Town side quest line. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's green, it's full of stuff, but no memory. But it just makes you think that there would be one there, apart from the Talus, of course. But then when you look at Greenham Woods, it could be anywhere, really. But in my brain, it equates to there. It's going to be the first place I saw that was along those lines, wasn't it? But then how would they get up here? Did they both have sailcloths? They could sail down together. There is definitely no method of access apart from climbing. There's no way to, like, just horse ride up. There's no, like, secret ramp at the back or anything like that. Well, let's keep building up Tarrey Town. Because I feel, having dealt with Arito, we're at the position now where we can actually finish off this line. and be done and done. So we're going to build a house there and maybe another house there. So every rock section is going to be another house. That might mean we need more wood in the future. I'll keep that on my list of things to do. There's loads of people around now. Right, we've got your wood. Right, can I have them? Sure. You're a lifesaver. I am indeed. I actually wanted to talk about something a little personal. What's wrong? Oh, not that kind of personal. Actually, I got engaged. Congratulations! Thank you. To who? To Ronson. Excellent. You're a cute couple. Thank you. Anyway, we want to have a little ceremony to celebrate, but we need someone priest-like to officiate. Could you please look for someone priest-like for us? Priest-like, huh? If we're looking for people devout enough to have a priest-like person, I suggest the Zora. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the official Bolson, you've got to be married by someone called Sun. Okay, if you run into anyone that fits with what I said, send them to Tarrey Town. We know exactly who fits that. Maybe not for name, but job description. We have someone with that job description. Haha! Well, we need more people apart from that. We'll have a Zora, a Goron, or a couple of Gorons, a Kaludu, a Rito. You've kind of got a very well-rounded town, in that sense. When we get back there's going to be another house as well, with the 50 wood, isn't there? In fact, it's probably going to be one of the biggest houses. Is it going to be his house? His marriage house? Or is it a church he's building? A chapel? Could be. Questions, questions. All in my brain. Alright, let's get up there then. Oh, we have to go round to go round. No going up the easy way. Excuse me. Pardon me. So if I'm right in saying, turn right here. And we'll have our priest. Capson. If during your travels you meet any engaged couples, I would like you to introduce them to me. Joining two souls is a true honor, one I shall stake my life on. Get a load of this! I've been waiting to hear those words. Now please tell me the specifics. Now as for location, Tarrey Town in Akala. Akala isn't too far from here. It would please me to have you there right away. By yourself? No need to worry about me. I've always had confidence in my fins and feet. It's been a long while since I have had work. I'm eager to put my skills to good use. You should come as well. I will start my preparations in Tarrey Time in the meantime. Tarrey Time? I'll meet you there. It is an episode of Warping. Warpy Warp. Also gathering wood. Obviously gonna need to gather some more at this point. Maybe that's the last thing they'll look for is a married home. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? So maybe a chapel or church now because he's getting ready and it is probably one of the town's needs. There is a social aspect to it, let's put it that way. A community kind of hall in that sense. Not that the centre with the shrine isn't community enough. Fly, Link, fly! You're on an important mission! Oh wait, that's all the houses! Is that why you wanted 50? This town looks made! And you're in such a beautifully defensible situation as well with that bridge. You're also in a terribly perilous situation if someone decides to collapse the bridge. Let's not look at the bad side of it. Stables now as well? Look at this place! And they built a proper shrine up. What's up, Grayson? Yo! I'm all done breaking the rocks. I was told to stand here. Is something supposed to happen? I'm supposed to not knee my keyboard. That's for starters. Where's Hudson? What's a trader's thing there? Hudson! Ah, of course you'd be together. Hello? What is going on? Hey! You found a Zora? Thank you. Really? He and I talked earlier, and he said that he literally was a priest before he retired. Can't get more priest-like than that. And his name is Capson, so I have no objections there. It really is amazing you were able to find someone priest-like who also had an acceptable name. Well, next is, of course we'll have to invite guests in order to hold a ceremony. Guests? Well, I'm talking about my boss, Bolson, and my subordinate, Carson. I see. However, I've got to prepare for the ceremony, so my hands are full. Could you invite them for me? Where are they? Back in Thingy. You know where they are. The boss and Carson in Heteros village, right? Yes, they are. Excellent. I'm counting on you. So let's get the wedding party over, I guess. Man, you want me everywhere. So, Lakeside Stable. No, I'm going too far again. It's there. The happy couple. Are we ready for a marriage? Do I have enough cash to upgrade my house? That's another pertinent question as well. Because then we can finish that quest line. But they got a fair bit to do before that. If we finish up their job, then they can go live in Tarrey Town. Maybe. They can make it their base of operations. To be honest, have we seen any other sites as suitable as that for a town? I mean, it's pretty perfect, isn't it? Bridge? I don't need no bridge. Right then, you're invited to a wedding, you know. Hey! Wait, what? Hudson's getting married and he wants me to attend the wedding? Wow, good on him. Okay, so I just need to head over to Tarrey Town? Wait a second though. So, which is it? You're adling me? If you think I should attend, then come talk to me again, will you? Okay. I gotta make you go. Need something for me? Yeah, build me something and then I'll talk to Hudson. Right, so let's just build everything. I think I've got enough money for this. But this should nuke me. I won't have much more after that, but I do have enough diamonds to pay outright if I want to do the rest of the stuff. Carson! We are on! Been waiting! So this may take a little bit of time to kit out. And I think we're finally done. Ah, you housing monster! You got everything? Ah, such is the way of youth, driven, even reckless some might say. Well, since you bought everything, I've ruined some free furniture. Yeah, least I could do. Ah, I was wondering if I could start buying that. Carson, look lively. I'm with you. Is they gonna chuck some furniture in there as well? We bought all our stands, all our mounts. We've got everything there. Job done. Well, I'm tuckered. I can swing a ball-peen hammer right now, let alone an axe. Break time, baby. Our homeowner is also complete. Let's check out our house before moving him along. A table. A table. Weapons glowing of different varieties. Oh my goodness, bookcases and stuff. That's starting to look like an actual house, isn't it? Oh, now that is a house, finally. There's a Korok here. I don't know. With that, we are done. Our house is built. Not that we visit it very often. But job done. Right, time for a wedding. Hi. Yeah, I got it. Hudson's wedding ceremony, right? Well, I guess I'll get packed and head towards Hudson's place, please. This'll be fun. Okie doo. It's the Festival of Suns. Carson, we're headed out. Finally, we've been waiting for this day. Have you? I do not know. But thank you for finishing my house, guys. That's another quest off my list. So, from the ground up is updated. It's time to just jump on over and enjoy. How many times have we taken this flight today? How many times have I failed to get which one's the actual spot? And just after we visited the Rito village, I then ended up doing no more Rito stuff. Except congratulating Faison on being there. Thank you for making that beautiful shop where I can buy lots of arrows at relatively okay prices. And so probably will be restocking there in time. Once I've got enough money to buy all the armor and stuff. 6,000 I need to make. It's not like I can just plunge it into buying materials that I need. I have to go hunt for them myself. And so we fly in. Is everything a, well, wild party already? That's what I'm wondering. Even rich stuck-up guy who got us to hunt those guys. He's fine now because we solved his daughter's issue. There they are, always sat by the fire. I don't even know who's the boss at this point in time. I kind of think it's Hudson. Hey, you extended my invitation for me. Thank you. Now then, Carson and Boss Bolson are waiting for things to begin. Shall we start the ceremony? Of course! Understood. And let's join the gathering. That's what we've been working this whole episode for. Silence please everyone, we shall now begin. We are gathered here today to join Hudson and Ronson in matrimony. Hudson, before the eyes of these witnesses and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Ronson to be your wife, to have and to hold, in good times and in bad? Oi. I do. Excellent. And Ronson, before the eyes of these witnesses and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Hudson as your lawfully wedded husband in sickness and in health? And do you also vow to name your children in accordance with the Bolson construction naming guidelines? Wait a moment. Those vows are not traditional by anyone's standards. What makes you say that? They're as traditional as it gets. I don't think she means traditional in that sense of the word. A vow of undying tradition. And a vow of guidelines compliance. I'll take that vow. Think of future generations. That's a nice bow tie. Yeah, Ronson. Come on, it's okay. Your name's Ronson. It's kind of a naming convention for your family. Well, those are the guidelines. I do. Excellent. And so, dearly beloved, please help me in greeting this newly married couple. I wish this new couple nothing but the utmost happiness as they set out on this journey of marital bliss. As Tarrey Town is complete. So from the ground up, we've got to go back to you. You're married? It's all good. You probably should have discussed things with a certain Ronson beforehand, but still. Hey, it's you. Thank you for attending the ceremony. Are you crying? What? No, just something in my eye. Confetti. And now Tarrey Town looks like a real town at long last. It really does. This was all possible because of you. I can't thank you enough for all the hard work you did. Alright, this is for you. Diamonds times 3, 1,500 worth. You found it in there? These were found inside the boulders we smashed when we were clearing land. Ronson and I have no use for them. You can take them. And so one of the biggest side quests in the game, you gotta say, is complete. We are ready to move on, as Tarrey Town is truly a real town at last. Plant some more trees though, get some more green on the outside. It'll look really cool and defensive. What's these, just planters and maybe like animal homes? And it's just a nice place, isn't it really? I'd live here. But we'll continue onwards. Next time, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Back to the Rito lands. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.